Fans, neighbors, magic makers, and potassium enthusiasts from around the world. Today, you and thousands of your friends here in the happiest place on earth have gathered to witness something beyond your wildest imagination. From Montana to Savannah, from Neverland to Fantasyland, the Banana Maniacs come from across the globe to witness this. This is not baseball. This day is the day where the funniest, goofiest, and most entertaining memories are forged. This is a day of the fans, by the fans, and for the fans. But this is not just another day at the theme park. This day is mouse by birth, fruit by name, and an absolute worldwide phenomenon by the grace of Walt. This is the time for the thousands of fans here outside of the Sleeping Beauty Castle to get on your feet and give me your voices. Because this is where the happiest place on earth meets the greatest show in sports. Fans, welcome to Banana Ball Day at
Everybody here should know who we are. And if you don't, we'll educate on how we made it this far. We started way back in the 30s with a bat and a ball. And now we selling out our stadiums, the crowd watching all.
Oh man, I was always falling the flag. You know the place of all to bring the happiness to the fans. And Indianapolis, Savannah's where we cracking it. We love to call us and the kind we love to make you laugh. And
Ooh, almost caught a technical foul. Apologies, we get this way when we start feeling our sound. It's all jokes and what we're wearing when we start climbing around. And if you didn't get the name, we'll help you spell it.
yeah, we are the INDIANAPOLIS.
Tell your favorite team that we didn't come to play. We came to light the place all up and make the crowd say, hey, what was it? Say,
We started in the Negro League.
when we were hard sweat, tears and blood we bleed. With the odds stacked against us, but we made it believe. We turned the weight of the world and just enjoy you can keep.
Here come the Clowns.
Segregated, never lost dignity. Gave us a chance to dance, to play wild and free. Now every time we take the field, we make it history. So let's get down, go to clubs, everybody with me.
Clowning around. We can teach you a thing or two.
Teach you a thing or two.
You ain't seen nobody play the game the way we do. Yeah, clowning around from the road that's long and true. First the sign, the women took the game. We changed the view. Let's everybody the name. Louis Long, she was swinging for the bone that we knew she wouldn't stop until she made it home.
Remember the name.
Baby, we got struck him out of the now. 4 or 5 from the club. Yeah, she set him down.
Remember the name.
She was moving so quickly you couldn't catch her with the pain.
And don't forget Hank Aaron, the king of the game. He was only 18 when he made his claim to fame. That's insane. Had everybody up on their feet. Hammer Hank hitting them to the stadium's peak. Yeah, he was why we could fly. And everybody knew that was obvious. So all he had to do was keep rocking it. Then we took a
How many times have you seen your favorite baseball team go round and round for titles? Ain't that the dream?
How many times
Have you seen your favorite baseball team go round and round for titles? Ain't that the dream?
Well, the dream came true. 4 titles came along and elevated the crew. Yeah, we had everything and wondered, well, what else could we do? But little did we know some business was the route we pursued.
Yeah, the Negro League running out of the game, so we began another suicide to grace out the page. And we played and turned it up and avenue to a stage.
Where we stayed to entertain and change the game in ways we couldn't explain. Come on, clap this, y'all. But the road ends here. No more playing shadow ball where the ball disappears. The year was 1989 and it became unclear. Would the Clowns ever reappear? And now, introducing our original baseball circus, your Indianapolis Clowns!
What you into, no matter what you see. When you look outside your window, brown grass or green grass, picket fence or barbed wire, never ever put them down. You just lift your arms higher.
but we have one final tradition here at Disneyland, one we do every single night in Banana Land. It is our tradition of Hey Baby. So we're gonna need everyone one time to get those hands up all the way in the air, all the way down Main Street, hands up in the air, and we're gonna get one big final Hey Baby. Here we go. Clap those hands. Woo! You guys look so good.
Hello everyone. Welcome aboard the Disneyland Monorail. We are now beginning a 2.5-mile journey to downtown Disney Station and back. For a safe trip, remain seated, keeping your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the cabin. Be sure to watch your children and no smoking, please.
Bienvenidos. Para su seguridad, permanezca sentado y mantenga las manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro del tren y cuide a los niños. Por favor, se ruega no fumar.
You are riding aboard the Mark 7, the latest generation of Disneyland monorails. When Walt Disney introduced this attraction in 1959, it was the first daily operating monorail system in the Western Hemisphere. Just ahead is Disney California Adventure, where you'll find Disney stories told in unique and exciting new ways. That towering fortress in the distance is home to the Taban Collection, where the collector showcases his newest acquisitions, the Guardians of the Galaxy. We're now passing Grizzly Peak, land of scenic wonders, where you can experience the beauty and exhilaration of free flight in soaring. Coming into view is Disney's Grand Californian Hotel and Spa. This imaginary masterpiece was inspired by the state's natural wonders and features the arts and crafts style of the 19th century. We are now arriving at Downtown Disney Station, gateway to the Downtown Disney District and the Disneyland Resort Hotels. If you will be leaving us here and returning later today, please hold on to your park ticket as you leave the station. You may reboard the monorail for a return trip to Tomorrowland up until 1/2 hour prior to Disneyland closing. Please remain seated until the monorail comes to a complete stop and the doors have opened. Then gather your belongings, lower your head, watch your step, and exit to the left of the monorail. Thanks for traveling with us today, and we hope you enjoy your visit to the Disneyland Resort.
It's being worked on too.
Okay. Well, do we want to go try to see? Yeah.